What's going on, Taurus? Welcome to your reading for the middle of November 2021. This is the Autistic Mystic. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this reading, Taurus, we're going to take a look at your past, present, and future energies. And as we move through the reading, I will be clarifying the cards to get a better idea of what's going on for you here in mid-November 2021. Keep in mind, Taurus, that this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate for you personally and leave behind the ones that do not. Also, be sure to smash that like button so that this reading can reach all the Taurus people that it needs to. The more people that like, share, and comment on the video, the more that YouTube pushes it out, and that also helps me grow this channel. So without further ado, Taurus, let's go ahead and do 4 major shuffles for you here and really pull the energy for your mid-November 2021 forecast. Let's see what's going on. As always, I want to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for Taurus. Mid-month messages for the sign of Taurus, please. Mid-month messages for the sign of Taurus, please. Mid-month messages for the sign of Taurus, please. Okay, Taurus, let's make sure that all these cards are in view for you, and we will see what's going on. Alright, Taurus, so it's definitely looking like you guys have a choice to make when it comes to your love life here. Let's start off for you up top in this top row for you. This top row, Taurus, is all about your recent past energy here. So in your recent past, we have the Hanged Man, we have the 8 of Cups, and we also have the 3 of Swords. So it's pretty clear to me, guys, with this Hanged Man energy, this is all about surrender and coming to a change in perspective. You see how the dude on this card is hanging upside down? This indicates that you've had a reversal in your viewpoint about a certain situation in your life. And since it's a major arcana card, Taurus, it definitely represents something that completely recalibrates you on a soul level. So this could be some long form belief or viewpoint, opinion that you had that is just completely, it's really coming through as a reversal of perspective for you. So it could be you thinking over your life, but to be honest with you guys, I feel like it has to do with a partner that you're having. It's seeming like maybe you're losing your attraction for someone, or I don't even sense that you lost your attraction for someone here, Taurus. I sense like you can play it forward and realize that whoever you're dealing with in a love situation may not be suitable, may not be compatible for you in the long term. So this could have manifested as someone doing something that you got news of that kind of just broke your heart here, right? You have the 8 of Cups, which is all about walking away from a certain situation that you no longer serves you. The reason it's so painful, though, Taurus, is because you see those cups on the card, they have value here. So there's something that you love, there's something that you have a special place in your heart for here, Taurus, that you just know for some reason some sort of news or information came out. Maybe you had a heart-to-heart discussion with someone and you realized that this is no longer going to work here. And then you have the 3 of Swords, which is all about breakup, pain, heartache. And, you know, the Hanged Man to the 3 of Swords, this is something that's happening for your highest destiny for sure, combined with the Hanged Man. But right now in your recent past, I just see you guys like finally admitting that, oh my God, I have to leave a certain situation. Now, for some of you, this may be a disagreement in love. I don't even think that for some of you this might not have to do with a breakup, but it might have to be both of you, whoever your partner is or whoever your potential love interest in, moving away from a certain situation together. So this could be for some of you, although I sense not the majority, like having a family issue where both of you have to just leave behind. But for the vast majority of you Taurus here, this is definitely a realization that someone is no longer working in your love life, okay? We're going to clarify in a second. Now, in your immediate present moment here for the middle of November, Taurus, we have the King of Wands, we have the Four of Cups, we also have the Ace of Swords. So I see you guys for the middle of November really going back and forth with yourself about this decision that you have to make to walk away. You see how the Four of Cups is right underneath this Eight of Cups. So it's almost like you guys came to a realization in your recent past that you had to walk away, but I don't actually think that you guys have done it yet. I feel like the vast majority of you Taurus, you're lingering in this heartache, just in the knowing, the realization that hit you like three swords in the heart, right? Like, oh my God, I got to move on. But you guys are going back and forth with it. I see you like by the end of mid-November finally making a choice here. But once again, it seems like it's going to be really like a tough battle back and forth, right? Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go? There is a lifeline potential for you to finally rip off the Band-Aid, so to speak, the straw that broke the camel's back, to send you off into this moon energy of loneliness, of not really knowing where you're going. But here's the one thing that I could say to you for sure here, Taurus. You know, you letting go of something here, even though you don't really want to, even though it could be more convenient just to stay, this is going to put you on your highest path, your highest destiny. And I feel like that's why the Hanged Man is here. This let go, this breakup, this walk away is super inconvenient for the ego. Okay, you might have attachment towards an individual that boosts your ego, right? When you take an Instagram video together and all your friends see you with that one partner that, oh my God, they're such a cute couple. But you know deep down that's not the right person, and there's someone else better for you here with this Nine of Cups synchronicity. Okay, so in the present moment, you also have this King of Wands to the Hanged Man. So the King of Wands right underneath the Hanged Man and the Eight of Cups here, it's like you guys know that you want more. The person that you're currently with, maybe they don't match up with your ideal partner. They're great, but they don't have that it factor anymore that you know you deserve here. So there is this feeling of, man, like, should I stay or should I go? It's like you guys are split right now. So I feel your pain, Taurus. I'm just reading your energy. There's nothing wrong. The fact that you guys are so split, I actually really have a lot of admiration for you because it shows that you're not a sociopath, right? A sociopath or a psychopath would be like, oh, I want to get out. Oh, let's just go. And right, the fact that you feel the pain shows that you have a soul, right? And of course you guys probably do if you're watching this reading anyway. But okay, let's move on to your immediate future here. Your immediate future, you have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Moon. So I see someone being very closed off to this realization. This could be reverberations of your ego telling you, no, we're just going to stay where we are. But for a lot of you guys, actually, with this Two of Swords, I sense that you're going to be dealing, whatever, like a home situation, a work situation that you're leaving behind, a partner that you're leaving behind, whoever you're leaving behind here is not going to be happy about it. It's almost like there's a certain individual that's going to do every possible thing to you to try to get you to stay. They're going to use guilt. They're going to use manipulative tactics to try to tell you that I am your Nine of Cups energy, but you know that it's not, right? The Nine of Cups energy is coming through as you lining up with your highest destiny. That's why the Hanged Man is here, Taurus, because you just know, Taurus, that there's more out there for you. And then you have the Moon. So it's like the feeling is once you rip the Band-Aid off, once you finally have the courage to leave, you know it's for your highest destiny. But right now in the immediate future, it's going to leave you in a state of a void, right? It's going to leave you in the unknown, right? The Moon is all about deceptions. And so it's almost like right now you guys are trying to pad, or you're trying to convince yourself that the feeling, that it's not as bad. Just stay where I am. It's not that bad. But the Moon is all about deception. So you're going to realize like there's I just sense like there's going to be a negative cloud that follows you for a little while, because whenever you make a decision to walk away and empower your soul, there's always forces that are, for every action, there's an equal reaction, right? Physics, you can even look at it from that perspective. So there's just going to be like this feeling of unknown, of sadness within you, but I really do feel like if you can stay strong, it's going to lead to your highest destiny with the Nine of Cups here. Synchronicity. But let me just make sure this is still recording. Okay, we're good. So Taurus, let's really get into your reading now. And the first card that we need to clarify here is this Hanged Man energy. What is this sacrifice, realization, surrender that you guys are having here? Let's see. Why is this Hanged Man energy here for Taurus? Why is this Hanged Man energy here for Taurus? Yeah, Lovers. Let's see, though. Why is this Hanged Man energy here for Taurus? Okay, so we have the Master card here. So this is certainly about self-mastery, okay? There's a realization that if you stay in a certain situation, you're not allowing your highest potential to unfold. So whatever realization that you had about leaving someone behind, about your life in general, it's putting you onto the path of mastery, which then leads to comfy external situations with this Nine of Cups, like manifesting your true heart's desire. But right now you guys are kind of in the dark, right? You're in the Moon energy. You're in the Ace of Swords, Three of Swords. Like, you're in a very intense period. But you know that whatever decision, realization, it's going to lead to self-mastery and more self-discovery. It's almost like, once again, the feeling like you want more, like you're not satisfied where you are anymore. Let's also clarify this Three of Swords for you, Taurus. Why is this Three of Swords here for Taurus? Why is the Three of Swords here for Taurus in the immediate past? Yeah, wow. So we have another 8, right? We have the 8 of Wands here, guys, the traveling card. So the painful situation is either potentially for some of you, the roles could be reversed. Someone is leaving you. Right? That could actually definitely be a potential for some of you. Someone may have decided to walk away from you, which then left you in a suspended state. But for the vast majority of those of you watching this reading, I feel like maybe someone even told you, I'm thinking about walking away. And once that realization hit, you're like, oh my God, I need to walk away too. But for the vast majority, it's the decision that you know you need to walk away from something. You know you need to travel. You know you need to shake up your life. And whatever you're leaving behind here, it's very painful, but you know that you need to do it here, right? So traveling, your mind is on travel, quickly traveling, by the way, too. The Eight of Wands is all about speed and movement. You have a lot of that movement, right? Eight of Cups marching right into that traveling path. So I see your pain here, Taurus. It's not easy, but let's go ahead and clarify the centerpiece to your reading, which is this Four of Cups. Tell me more about this Four of Cups for Virgo, or for Taurus rather, excuse me. Why is this Four of Cups the centerpiece to this reading for Taurus? Why is the Four of Cups the centerpiece to this reading for Taurus? Okay, yeah, so we have the slowing down card here, guys. This is like the Knight of Pentacles. So the reason why you're kind of refusing the offer of travel, the offer of you moving away from a certain situation, is because once you move away from the certain situation, you know in the immediate present moment it's going to lead to a downgrade in your life. It could be a physical downgrade, but a spiritual upgrade. So the Knight of Pentacles, the reason why you're so like reluctant to just finally cut this shit off, you know, break up, move on from a job, move on from a living situation, move on from a partner, is because once you use that Ace of Swords energy and you make the final decision, once again, you're going to be in this Moon energy. And the Moon energy is all about unknown. Oh my God, where am I going now? Right? But the truth is, you don't have to know where you're going. All you have to do is follow the dictates of your heart, and the universe reveals its secrets to those who dare to follow their heart. Shout out Infinite Waters. Breathing in that good asprana, baby. You know if you know. But, I mean, yeah, there's a fear of downgrading, right? But you know that it's part of your highest destiny here, okay? Let's also clarify, I want to clarify this King of Wands, because I feel like this is how you guys view yourself. that maybe you're not getting right now. Why is this King of Wands here for Taurus? And you know, you guys may be resisting your own energy because Taurus, you guys are very grounded. You're an earth sign. And so going with this like sacrifice to go at a slow movement towards what you really want, that's more in alignment with your energy anyway. So I feel like once you can get over the hurdle of the pain, you'll be just fine. But let's see, why is the King of Wands here for Taurus? Why is the King of Wands here? This is really your highest destiny, like manifesting fame, fortune, money, good health, whatever you want. Why is the King of Wands here? Okay, so yeah, so the King of Wands is clarified by the laziness card. All right, so this is all about spiritual bypassing in your present moment. I feel like this is the reason you're embodying this King of Wands, like going on a travel, getting out of a certain mundane situation, is because you're tired of being lazy here. Right? So it's like no more being lazy. You don't need to be lazy anymore. You can start taking action. And even if that action is a slow moving action, it's in the right direction. So I feel like this is just, even with the Hanged Man energy here, the realization that you had is, oh my God, I was just staying stuck. Now, this is like the opposite of the the King of Wands is pretty much the opposite to laziness, right? The King of Wands is not lazy at all. And not being lazy is what you need to move into this energy. So let's go ahead now and clarify. I want to clarify this Moon card because this is what will happen for you in the immediate future here, Taurus. So let's see, why is this Moon card here? Why is the Moon card here for Taurus? Okay, so the Moon card is clarified by the playfulness card for your immediate future. So I feel like this is almost advice from Spirit, kind of saying that once you're in this state of the unknown, have fun with life, right? It's almost like this feeling like you guys, like maybe when you listen to music, you get inspiration about how your life really could go, like the way you really want it to go. Now that you're implementing it into action here and moving out of laziness, but a slow movement energy towards where you want to go, it's saying, don't let it depress you, right? There may be unanswered questions. There may be confusion and deception, right? Someone trying to cling on to you here, but just be playful with the energy. Something that I do whenever I am having a hard time with another person is, or even a situation, is I literally visualize them as a penguin. So like, let's say a worker, someone's trying to keep you in this area of your life. They're like, no, don't leave. Just literally, if they're just yapping nonsense, just literally visualize them as a penguin, like, yeah. And that totally changes the energy. Kind of a little fun tactic here. So let's also clarify this Nine of Cups here. This is your immediate future. This is where you're going, Taurus. So let's see, why is it here? Okay, so the Nine of Cups is clarified by the Intensity card. Guys, this is like the Knight of Wands. So it's like you guys know where you want to go and you're finally making the decision to do it intensely, right? Even though it's a slow movement, you guys are practical. You're not stupid. So you're making the proper decisions to move intensely into your life here. And you also have, you see how the Intensity card, the face is looking right at this person here. So whoever you're leaving behind here, I really do sense someone's not going to be happy about this. Or even for some of you, if someone's leaving you behind, you might not be happy about it, right? It could be reversed for a few of you out there. But overall, like, look at this. You guys are moving into a very fiery, hot moment of your life here. Right now, it seems boring. I can sense it. But you're moving into that playful magic energy. It's that download that you got that it's now unfolding. Okay? So just be aware that someone here, you may even be a little bit closed off to the decisions, but I sense that passing here. I sense just deal with the reverberation. Time heals all for that. So Taurus, let's go ahead to close off this reading. We're going to do a quick oracle message for you and see what Spirit has to say to you. This is advice from the universe for you, okay? Let's see. Advice for Taurus. Advice for Taurus. Okay, so we have the Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So whether or not you subscribe to the idea of the Pleiades and like the starseed connection, you know, that's not important. What's important is channeling and uplifting humanity. So there's this feeling of moving out of laziness and being the center stage and doing something with intensity. This could have to do with like leaving behind a certain situation to then advance your career, to advance your mission on life. So part of your mission on life could have to do with channeling and uplifting humanity. And you're talking to a fellow Pleiadian starseed right now, if that's your thing. Namaste. So with that being said, Taurus, I'm going to leave you guys here. If you want more information on your specific situation for mid-November, feel free to book a personal reading with me. You can find the information on that in the description box below. And you find that those readings are much more specific and tailored to your specific situation rather than just a general reading. But either way, I appreciate you guys, and I will talk to you next week. Have a great mid-November. Peace.